Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well and you all are safe and healthy. This video is going to be about how can you know what a narcissistic person did to their exes. And in this video, by exes, I don't just mean like ex lovers, but whoever was their supply, before you. If you are the new supply, and so say this the scenario is this. Say you are in a situation where you start realizing that the person you're dealing with is narcissistic. Maybe in the beginning you didn't know it, but slowly after a few months you start seeing traits of narcissism in them, and your mind is kind of going there in judging that is this person narcissistic, can I trust them, are they genuine, etc. So if so, this is a trick which will help you understand what exactly they do to their supply. Like what are the tricks they play on them, how do they try to take their energy, and if the exes are discarded or the previous supply has been discarded, how do they discard them. What are their strategies, what is their game plan in discarding these people. So what you have to do is, the narcissist usually, if they don't know that you know who they are, they will brag about this stuff to you, like how their ex was crazy and she would spend a lot of money, or whatever they want to say, how she would complain all the time, how she would cheat on them or on him on her, if it's a female narcissist. So what you have to look for is really what they are saying their ex did to them, right? Because this is what they have actually done to their ex. So whatever the ex is saying about them, like they'll say that my ex was a cheater. So what you can understand from this is they cheated on their ex. So, whatever they did, the bad that they do, they will project it onto other people. And that's how they kind of try to lure you in. So, they will try to play the victim in the beginning and they will try to lure you in. Another scenario is like, say, you're in a group environment and someone tells you that so and so, the narcissistic person, is known to kind of say it's like an office scenario, and so they say they will give you warnings, right, the other people in the environment, but these will be very subtle warnings. So they're not going to, they might not know terms like narcissist, etc., etc., although now it's coming a lot out in the open, so now people do know these terms, but it's not necessary that everyone will know this, but their reputation will be quite out there. So the other people might try to warn you by saying that, oh yeah, they'll call you during lunchtime, because like say they're your boss and it's a narcissistic boss. So you might have heard from other people that, oh yeah, so and so, she doesn't let us eat lunch. When we are out at lunch, she will call us and she will ask us some small question or something. So these are the narcissistic person's tactics to kind of take energy from you where it's a boundary, right? It's a boundary for a person to have lunch without getting disturbed by their boss, unless it's an emergency. But the boss will make it look like an emergency and then they will call you on your lunch break. So that is a way of crossing a boundary very subtly, but not to such a degree that you will, raise a big hue and cry about it. Um, then another thing is like, if you have a relative who you think is narcissistic, like an aunt or uncle or someone. So if the aunt is always gossiping, she comes to your family and she's gossiping about a cousin of yours. So what you can understand is the same behavior she will have towards you when she goes to visit the cousin's family. So if she's gossiping about the cousin in front of you, it's definitely the case that she's gossiping about your family when she goes to their house. And what happens is, when she comes to your house and she gossips about your cousin and say this is putting your ego higher, what happens is you will also open up and you will also give her some information about the cousin, and then you'll talk about your own life because now she has already pumped up your ego. So now you'll say, oh yeah, I also joined this class and that class, and this is how much I make in commission or something like that. You will tell her some juicy detail of your life. So now that she has it, she will do the same tactic at the cousin's place. So first she'll go and she'll gossip about you and give them this extra information that they probably don't have. And then she does the same thing. So it's a ping pong game she will play. And ultimately she's triangulating two families, two cousins and two families around those cousins. So this is the game that narcissistic people play. So these are the tricks, and these are the things you should watch out for. A, watch out for what they say the ex did, like the ex supply or the ex romantic relationship. If they say they cheated on me, probably the narcissist cheated on them. If they say they would spend a lot of money, probably the narcissist would spend a lot of their money. If they say they lied, then probably it's the narcissist. As you know, they are pathological liars, so they will project that onto other people. If they said she was always the victim, then you have to understand that the narcissistic person was always the victim in the relationship or played the victim. um, then another thing, the second thing is, other people around the narcissist will warn you. Like they will always call you during lunch, they will call you on weekends, they will throw you under the bus, they will blame you for things you didn't do. So the others will kind of try to warn you of the things to come, and it's up to you to pick up these small clues from everyone who's warning you in their own subtle ways. Then the third thing is, how the narcissist talks to you about others is how they will talk about you to others. So yeah, these are the three tips and tricks that I have, which will kind of show you how you are going to be treated when you are in a relationship or association with this narcissistic person. So I hope this helped you in some way, and as always, I wish you all a lot of love and a lot of light. Thank you. Bye.